This video will be about acid-base reactions and equilibrium. Acids can be defined in three ways: Arrhenius acids, which are H+ donors in aqueous solutions; Bronsted-Lowry acids, which are H+ donors; and Lewis acids, which are electron pair acceptors. Acids, under Arrhenius and Bronsted-Lowry definitions, have an H bonded to a polyatomic ion or other elements. Bases can be defined in three ways as well. Arrhenius bases are OH- donors in aqueous solutions. Bronsted-Lowry bases are H+ acceptors, and Lewis bases are electron pair donors. Bases usually have an OH- group or have a nitrogen bonded to some hydrogens, such as NH3. pH is the negative log of the H+ concentration. This ranges from 0 to 14. pOH is merely the negative log of the OH- concentration. You'll see more of this later. Just know that pH and pOH added together make 14. So if you know pOH, you can figure out pH and vice versa. What about weak and strong acids and bases? Weak acid doesn't dissociate in water because it is at equilibrium. An example of this is acetic acid, HC2H3O2. The first reaction shows the equilibrium of acetic acid, while the second equation shows the equilibrium of acetic acid in water. In both cases, acetic acid does not fully dissociate. A strong acid dissociates completely in water, or in an aqueous solution. Most acids where hydrogen is bonded to an atom of very different electronegativity are strong, with the exception of hydrofluoric acid, which is a weak acid. This is due to the small size of the fine ion, which holds hydrogen stronger than other halides. This makes an unstable conjugate base, which I'll explain more of later. Basically, it's due to intermolecular bonds. The strong acids are hydrochloric acid, hydrobromic acid, hydroiodic acid, nitric acid, chloric acid, perchloric acid, and sulfuric acid, but only the first H. Strong bases are any group 1 or 2 alkali or alkaline earth metals bonded to an OH- group. These will completely dissociate. Anything else is a weak base and will not dissociate. So what does a conjugate acid or base mean? A conjugate acid or base is the part of the acid or base without the H+ or OH-. An acid has a conjugate base, while a base has a conjugate acid. The stability of this conjugate acid or base determines the strength of the base or acid, respectively. But more often, you hear the salt of an acid or base. A salt is the anion and cation released when an acid and base are combined to form water. The general formula for this reaction is HX plus MOH goes to H2O plus MX, where HX is the acid, MOH is the base, and MX is